Sports. Along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. Stolen by Bridges. And Anunoby for three. Gets the three ball to go.
OG Anunoby increasingly dangerous with his jumper. Nice catch and shoot opportunity there.
And Doris, the Knicks gave up 5 first-round picks and a swap for Mikal Bridges. Safe to say there's some pressure to perform.
There is no doubt about that, BA, because that is forever the prism through which I will view this trade. His team had showed such patience to that point. To give away 5 coveted first-round picks speaks volumes about the impact they believe he can have for them.
Brunson misses.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Van Vliet misses.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Şengün with a steal. Here's Smith. The kick to Durant. Pass to Van Vliet. Clock at 6. Back to Durant. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Well, capitalizing on the interior, Kevin Durant is a handful if he's got position.
Now here's Brunson. And it's powered home by Towns.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Durant's shot is off. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for New York. Pass to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
You call that moving with intent and purpose. The big-time finish by Karl Anthony.
To the paint. Tipped. Fast break. Here comes New York. Here's Brunson. Thompson with the block. And it's turned out it's going to be a foul. He was hoping for a clean block, but the officials felt otherwise. So we'll have some free throws coming up here. These are his first free throws of the game.
This guy is such a high-effort player. Mikal Bridges does everything he can to make sure he's the hardest-working guy out there.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
2 points. That one goes.
Well, we know this. Mikal Bridges has the length and hops to score inside. Nicely done.
2 minutes.
The kick out to Van Vliet. Back to Durant. Van Vliet outside. 5 to shoot. Sinks it from distance.
Van Vliet has proven more than capable as a legitimate three-point threat. Knocks down the jump shot there.
Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
That one rocked this arena.
That's the kind of dunk right there that makes you think he's going to rip down the rim. And here's the fast break. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, OG Anunoby is so disruptive. He's led the league in steals. And he said, I want to be the defensive player of the year. I've always thought I was the best defender in the league. I'm athletic enough, strong enough, and smart enough to defend every single position. Guys, back over to you.
Very confident. Thanks much for the report, Allie. Pass to Durant. Thompson outside. No good on his first attempt of the game. It's hard on the wing. From the corner. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string. Well, listen, I like the bucket, but defensively, you've got to be better.
Brunson with it. Pass to Anunoby. Gets it up. And so it's New York closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. We're coming. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for New York.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
Back to Towns. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Well, we know he can shoot it, Doris, but Karl Anthony Towns is most effective when he's also working in the paint.
B.A., he has such an effective arsenal offensively that he's most effective when he's getting to each of those aspects. So, you have back-to-the-basket skills, no doubt. If there's a mismatch, go at the mismatch. But he is also so effective as a driver. Straight line, with intent, and efficient off the bounce. He can also hit a mid-range. There is nothing he can't do on the offensive end.
Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
Bridges. It's hauled in by Houston. Thompson outside. Three-pointer. Hart pulls it in. Knicks leading by 8. Anunoby with it. Durant covering. Oh, it's Towns with the finish.
Wow, the size and speed of Towns, a natural-born highlight reel.
Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Inside. Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Doesn't have to break his momentum at all to catch the pass.
Şengün with a steal. In transition, here they come. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Yeah, what an athlete Smith is. Excellent at rising up to punch it home.
To the middle. Towns drops the hammer.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
Thompson in the post. Durant draws the double. Back to Thompson. Pass to Şengün. On the wing, Thompson uses the glass on the layup. Well, Grant, offense is trying to stretch the D to the breaking point, but it goes beyond just three-point shooting.
Yeah, there's how you position on the perimeter, but, you know, then you also want that vertical spacing, too, where you have a lob threat at the rim.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Şengün with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. Houston working the ball around.
2 minutes.
Back to Durant. From behind the arc. Counted from distance. Now just a three-point Knick lead.
The confidence of Kevin Durant. He gets it and takes the shot. Very simple. Catch and shoot, baby.
Outside Hart. New York needs to get off a shot here. Towns can't get it to go.
Boy, he won't miss many of those, but it certainly happens. It did there.
Smith outside. Pass to Şengün. Shoots over Bridges. Down low. Oh, the defense just making it easy for Durant.
It's not just that Kevin Durant scores it. It is the efficiency with which he does it. This guy, you can lean into him on the offensive end.
And here we go. The Rockets in transition. The putback. The kick out to Van Vliet. Outside Durant. For three. And Houston, another three.
This guy's mechanics are just pure. Kevin Durant, folks, turn the lights out if you allow him to get a three-point shot off.
New York, again, can't hit. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 16-4 run. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. Towns gets the bucket.
This is where you have to keep feeding Karl Anthony Towns. He's in an incredible rhythm. He's already got huge numbers. Keep feeding the big man.
Here's Durant. Not this time. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Houston Rockets. And that quarter was all about him, leading the comeback charge. Now they're up in this one. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. So Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And since the turn of the century, die-hard Knicks fans had dealt with some lean years, Grant, until recently.
No doubt, B.A., and they're happy to see meaningful games. The arrival of Jalen Brunson just changed things, and they've gone all in to surround him with talent.
New York trailing. Here's Kolek. Takes it inside. Oh, denied by Durant. Second shot opportunity. Offensive rebound. Robinson. Oh, just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances. Came up empty. Back to Durant. To the inside. Here's Easton. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. And the Rockets lead by 4. Pass to Robinson. Capella with a rebound. Van Vliet scanning the floor. Back to Durant. Just 5 to shoot. And it's New York with a rebound. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. The Knicks are able to play 5 out. And Josh Hart told me they surrounded Jalen Brunson with guys who can shoot, guys that command attention. He's able to expose that, scoring the ball and being unselfish. The court is wide open. Brian?
Tons of spacing. Allie, thanks for the report. Capella can't get it to go. Pass to Robinson. New York working the ball around now. Now here's Capella. And Dadier pulls it down. Oh, got a piece of it. Oh, stolen by Tate. Now Capella. He's scoreless. The Rockets with another miss. Here's Dadier. New York again can't hit. Houston leading by 4. Over to the wing. To the paint. Here's Capella. No good there.
Nothing more important than protecting the rim, folks, and that's exactly what they get.
Well, the painted area is really where Mitchell Robinson thrives, Doris.
B.A., he might be the best offensive rebounder in the game, and his ability to do that helps teams win on the margins. He's also a menace on the defensive end, a massive presence at the rim.
Here's Dadier. Pass to Kolek. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson knows who he is, a vertical spacer. What a pretty dunk.
To the middle. Now Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Here's Kolek. Second chance effort. Capella with a rebound. And here's Capella. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Eason with a steal. And Mitchell Robinson picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Holiday surveying the floor. Pass to Okogie. Five on the clock. Down low. Robinson with a steal.
I just don't love the passing angle there. Might have been better to reset.
It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. New York shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. Oh, free throw no good for Robinson. And it's exceptional the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
And the rise of Jalen Brunson has been fun to watch, Doris. No one saw him being this good.
I would count myself amongst those people, BA, and it's extraordinary. Jalen Brunson has proven highly effective, all league level effective, without having elite athleticism or size. And what that speaks to is his intelligence on the basketball floor. He has proven without those two qualities that you can be effective at the highest levels of the game. You have to admire it. Don't you love how Towns' hands are always ready to receive the pass? Terrific job on the pick and roll.
Thompson, no good. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Hart. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Van Vliet with a deep three. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of three. New York out in front, leading by a point. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The Rockets trail. It's stolen by Hart. Bridges, left side. Brunson with it. Van Vliet covering. Back to Brunson. Pass to Towns. Stolen by Van Vliet. Outside Durant. Let's go with a three. Knocks down the triple. And the Rockets lead by 2. Whoa! Cat! Unreal!
Boy, you love his toughness. You can tell that this young guy cares. The game is important to Karl Anthony Towns.
Outside Durant. Three-pointer. He can't get that one to fall. Bridges, left side. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Back to Van Vliet. Lots of room. That one's good. Nothing but net.
Well, you're really impressed with the growth of Fred Van Vliet as a scorer. This guy's so coachable, so willing to take what the defense gives him, knocks down the jump shot.
He gets it in there.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
The kick out to Van Vliet. Shot clock at 5. Back to Thompson. The three-pointer off the mark. The Knicks with the lead. And he slams it down.
Well, quick transition has Bridges positioned perfectly. Puts the nice finish on the transition opportunity.
Thompson outside. Towns rips down the board. Knicks leading by 4. Anunoby on the take.
Such a fantastic athlete. When OG Anunoby puts it on the deck, look out, folks.
Good for 2.
Big moments. This is who Kevin Durant is. He delivers when the game is in the balance.
And it's Şengün with the ball for the Rockets. Now Van Vliet.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Now Durant. Oh, it's off. .143 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Anunoby. Thompson with the block.
Decent reach and solid instincts, allowing Thompson to get a hand on it.
Here's Bridges. And a one-handed slam.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Here's Durant. He launches. Harden with a rebound.
Boy, when you're trying to make up ground, every shot counts. You have got to be selective.
Outside Brunson. Now Anunoby. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside Brunson. Stolen by Thompson. Durant. Look at Durant taking advantage in the open floor.
And this is what makes KD special, the willingness to absorb the responsibility of the big-time shot.
Outside Brunson. Now Hart. And here's Brunson. And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to the team. They told the team to dig deep, play with passion, finish this game out right. We'll see if they do, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. And Ime Udoka has called timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. And the Knicks making a change here.
Checking in for the Nets. Number 0.
Shot game clock separated by 5. Adams.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
And I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Here's Brunson. Just 5 on the clock. And an intentional foul right there.
Smith. First personal foul. First team foul.
Knocked away.
You know, anticipation is a huge part of defense, and he played it perfectly right there.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. All right, thoughts on what coach is going to do here?
And this comes down to whether they want to go for a 3 to win or send it to overtime with a 2. Either way, it's got to happen off this inbound pass.
And so it's the Knicks who come out on top here. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie